Can you dig it? It's the controversial duo on the mic.
Here comes the big one.
Pedge Tattoos and Marko bring you the Mood Lounge Show.
Hey, welcome to the Mood Lounge Show. I'm your host once again, Pedge Tattoos.
I'm your co-host once again, Marko with a K.
There we go. So, we're going to start off with, we watched two great, phenomenal fucking movies.
Right.
Movie number one, Dave Bautista and Mila Jovovich.
That show was good.
Yeah. You
Definitely.
know,
I wasn't expecting it. Like, I laughed more times than fucking
Right.
I thought I was going to, because like there was just so much random shit going on. Like he
Right.
randomly he does like a fucking David Blaine magic trick and like he pulls
yeah.
out two revolvers.
Yeah.
I was just like, I shat myself watching. I'm just like, dude,
We
why the fuck
that.
did you? Yeah, I'm just like,
Marko was like so mesmerized. Marko goes,
it's like
what
you
the
could
fuck?
hear me out. You could have done a cool little quick draw scene where it's like you pull out the jacket and it's like fucking
that.
boom, 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 like in the split second. You could have done that.
Exactly.
You didn't have to fucking be like, hey, pick a card, any card, fuck you, bing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
but
you
it
didn't need
was
to do
so
that.
cool,
But it was so fucking cool and funny.
Marko was like, did you just see that? And Marko started like cackling. So I had to fucking...
Because, like, you don't have to fucking do a little magic trick to fucking go, hey, think,
But it was cool.
give me your money.
It was
You know what I
cool.
mean? Like,
guess
dude.
what he did is he had some...
I know,
kind of-
he probably had it, like the same way,
spring-loaded?
how in Django they have the spring-loaded fucking
Yeah.
little, like, shitty derringer or whatever you call it.
But it was mad fucking cool. I loved it. When I replayed it, I thought he was doing like this.
Yeah,
but
no.
it was just...
Nah, he had that shit just,
he
like,
was
fucking...
He was like this with his hands, and he went like this, and he just went...
So waiting for him to go like this or some
Yeah.
shit. I was like, why the
It was
fuck is he
fucking
doing
look. It was really a really good fucking movie. It as we were watching it, I was getting that movie Priest, where there's those priests and
Yeah,
like
as soon as the train came out.
post-apocalyptic-
As soon as the train came out.
apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic? Anapocalyptic shock.
I can't. I always.
That's how good the movie was. It put us into fucking anapocalyptic shock.
Yeah, I'm trying to say fucking apocalyptic.
Right.
So it was the same train as it was in Priest. Same premise. I think it came from a book called Badlands.
Yeah,
and I think it's the
I
same
couldn't tell
guy
if it was
that
a
did.
book or a video game.
It
I
was
forgot.
it was a book. It
Yeah.
was a book. They probably made a video game out of it too. I don't fucking know.
probably.
But let me tell you something. It was really good. The CGI was like I was getting. Remember the time in Constantine where Constantine goes to hell to save the soul of the twin,
Right.
and I got that same vibe when they were going through the Badlands, like that same. So I don't know if it was the same dude that did Constantine, but it was 100% the same dude that did Priest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just, it was fresh. It was fucking good. It
was funny when you pointed it out, because it was like not even the train being there for 2 seconds. You're like, get this fucking Priest reference out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking the whole time you're just like, come on, this shit's fucking Priest.
And-
it's
and-
just Priest over again.
What's funny is that night, me and Marko were binging on movies, and I was making references to every actor, going, "Hey, this guy looks like Saul Goodman. Hey, this guy looks like this one." And Marko goes, "Where the fuck you getting?"
Bryan Cranston wannabe, like out of nowhere. It's just
Yeah.
like constantly over and
So-
over, like like when you get into a mood where you want to do something and you just constantly going over and over, like trying to, you know what I mean?
But it was a great binge.
But it was hitting fucking 20 zingers left and right. And I'm just
But
like,
we
dude, this guy, what?
that day we binged
What?
The
What do we
Last
binge?
of Us,
Yeah,
and then we did
that fucking shit show.
right, and we did that, and then we right after that we actually watched. I think it was it Upgrade that we watched first, or we watched Upgrade after?
I think we watched Upgrade in between, right? Or
Yeah, I
like, did
think
we
so,
watch
yeah.
Badlands after?
I think
No. We watched
Badlands
Upgrade
first,
after.
'cause
We watched
paid, I was like, yo, this
We watched
I'm not
it
paying $19, and then all of a sudden I go, you know what? Let me just see how much, and it went down in price.
Yeah.
It was like $9, and I was like, you can't go wrong with $9, dude. I would have paid 19. It was fucking that well.
You can't go wrong with the ending though, because
Yeah.
it was clearly in that contract that they were not gonna kiss. And
Yeah.
it's like literally the whole point of like him making the wish at the end was like, let's
Yeah. It was.
get in that Badland.
I'm gonna be honest. He's a werewolf.
Yeah.
From the Badlands, and when it's that one moon cycle, he has to go back there and whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't see him becoming the wolf until like I'd say like midway through. I was going, wait, is he the wolf? Like he led
just
her
like it starts
back
getting
and-
suspicious. It's just
yeah.
like, let's get out of here. It's like, why
Yeah.
do you want to go? You know what I mean?
And then she already it was really well put together because she just like played him saying, I picked you out from the get go. Like I knew who the fuck you were, and I set you up. And
when I first saw the werewolf, I was laughing because wasn't she in a werewolf movie or something? Or was that a different actor that
different
I'm thinking
actress,
about?
different actress.
Fuck, bro.
You're talking about that with the lichens and all of that shit.
Yeah, the lichens and the fucking
that's
vampires
that,
and shit and the fucking.
Kate Blanchett.
No.
Yeah.
They kind of look alike. I thought
They
like fucking.
They do. But I don't know, man. They had some fucking Resident Evil vibes in it, which was cool. Because she did these little tricks with the fucking jumping around.
Yeah, a couple
and
flips that like you don't have to do
Matrix
at all. They're like
flips.
completely
They were like Matrix
unnecessary.
flips,
That's
yeah.
100% Resident Evil.
Yeah, so
the
was
games were like more wackier, but still
Yeah.
like the movie like doesn't really the Resident Evil movies don't really tie into the games. But I mean, still,
I really liked it. The ending was fucking awesome. It ends like fucking on a happy note. There's room for, I guess, Badlands 2. It was, and then at the end, me, Mr. Credits. At the end, produced by Dave Bautista and Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, And the other one we watched, Upgrade, is about a guy gets shot in a fucking.
This one was fucking good. I saw fucking on YouTube like some of the scenes like before, like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Just like I never got around to watching the damn movie.
Yeah, when I put the trailer
Holy
on,
shit.
you were like, you gotta see these fight scenes.
No,
This is
because
hysterical.
I watched it. Like you were watching like in the trailer, like the guy fucking like he's like.
Yeah, so let me
And I'm like,
give you
fucking,
the
like,
premise.
yeah.
The premise is this guy, he gets shot in the neck. It severs his spinal cord. He watches his girlfriend get killed, and he
and then this fucking
6 months later, this guy comes.
Yeah,
in
this billionaire that he worked for once.
Yeah.
Comes back and is like, hey, I can offer you, you know what I mean, an experimental.
Yeah.
An experimental fucking technology.
Yeah.
You'll be able to walk again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
jerk yourself off, do everything because like he's completely from the neck down paralyzed,
he can't
which
move.
that sucks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So now, that's like a really good Stephen Hawking redemption arc. You know what I mean? And he, you know what I mean?
Like to play a game?
Yeah, but like the whole movie, it's like it's really hard, like because he has to be like a robotic fucking dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like because he does get into fights after. It's crazy, like on the choreography part, because like you have to do a whole different type of fighting. It's not like put your, you know what I mean? No, you got to be fucking.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean?
I mean, they must have practiced. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. They must have practiced hours and hours and hours. Because the first fucking scene where he's literally able to start walking and moving.
He's walking like a robot.
And isn't that
the whole time.
isn't that where the fucking the fucking computer starts talking to him?
Yeah.
And he's just like, let me take over. He has kind of like that
I need
Jarvis
your
voice.
He's just like, I need your consent. And
Yeah,
he's
I
like,
need your
okay,
consent.
yeah.
And he goes, you have it. And then he's laying on the floor like flat on his back, and he just goes from laying. He just like goes, like he just comes up, and then the guy goes to punch him, and he goes, like straight, like the choreography.
Everything that he does, he counters it. You know what I mean? So
it was
like
just
fucking,
so well put
it's
together.
It's good for the. It was funny for the actor because like fuck it, he's just sitting there like, no, stop, oh my god, and like he's fucking like bashing plates in this.
I just
fucking
killed this guy.
Yeah.
He's
like, oh god, what are we doing? We stabbed him. And like
you
like,
did not, Max. I did.
He's like following him into the living room. Like, okay, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like,
it was good. It was really good. I mean, I don't know, like
fucking amazing ending.
sometimes, like sometimes we get lucky, we binge and we get 2-3 fucking solid movies, and then there's times where we just get some fucking shit. Like, it is what it is. Like we watched that
that's what you
Jason
get when you
Statham movie.
that's
that
what
was
you get when
good.
you find the fucking
Yeah.
the little low ball fucking low budget movies.
But I mean, the trailer looked phenomenal, so I was like hooked. Mark goes, "Yeah, I saw this shit on YouTube. You got to check it out."
Yeah, the fight scenes were fucking hard.
Yeah, so I was like, "All right, cool. Let's check it out." So
Yeah.
let's get on a different topic. So
What do we
want to
got?
get this out the fucking way. I'm proud to say that yes, people out there are talking about black fatigue and the ghetto fabulous culture and whatnot. But I think I'm one of the first. We were the first a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like definitely like it could just be the algorithm not recommending us shit, but then again, it's like a little too convenient that all of a sudden fucking the algorithm's giving us shit that we've seen like how we've talked about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how we mention it, it's like all of a sudden everything exactly as we said
Comes out.
pops out. So
Yeah.
it's like a little
And I've been
you know what I mean? Like you can't just say like
Well, I've been seeing more black people talking about black fatigue and literally saying, y'all need to stop this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're making us look bad. I don't want to be around you, you
Right.
know? And a lot of crazy, like, parking lot fight videos, going into a store and stealing and then fighting, going into a Waffle House and be like just getting fucking like
Waffle House brawls are different.
just that privileged black, you know, like I deserve that, you know what I'm saying? I deserve
you burnt my
that.
fucking waffles, bitch.
You burn my waffles, you white devil, you know? So like whatever, bro, like we were the first to talk about it. We got on TikTok about that black fatigue and that ghetto fabulous fucking dance off.
Right.
The fucking jigging videos, you know? So we got, I think it's like 67,000 hits. The first week, the first 3 days, we were like in the 30s and 40s, which is phenomenal for us. But, and on the YouTube end, we got some, you know, people, you know, were you know, liking and whatnot. But on TikTok, oh my God, I got berated by black people. Then I got berated by fucking white liberals. Like, why are you bringing this up? Talk about your own people. Your picture is white. You're posting white shit. Like, shut the fuck up, you know? Look, I think we're allowed to, when you have a podcast, to talk about whatever. I didn't...
regardless if you have a podcast or not, you should be able to talk about whatever the fuck you want. So
I mean, like,
saying.
everybody else is talking about it. And there's that guy, I forgot his name now. He's a black dude. I think he's a little mixed with Arab, but he's black. Myron, I think his name is.
Myron?
Yeah, dude, he's hysterical. What he does is he goes on these shows where women start talking, and then he like starts hitting them with like, "Would you marry a guy that works in Burger King?"
Oh, is it one of those fucking like gold digger podcasts or some shit where like they ask him questions?
He goes on that like with other guys,
Yeah.
but he has his own podcast. I think his name is Myron Allen. I'm not exactly sure, but he is phenomenal because he's black, and he gets to say what the fuck he wants, okay? And what does he do? When he shows videos of black people acting black, like the black culture, you hear chimpanzee sounds in the background, like, you know, like,
right.
And then he goes, chimp out, and then, like, the N-word comes up on a sample. No, you know?
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, you know? And he's just hysterical because he goes on one show, and I think it was on Fox, and he's like, just this black woman was just like, you can't keep talking like that. And this and that. He goes, shut the fuck up, you she-boon. Like,
what the fuck?
like this guy, like, you know, and then I saw him in another show where he goes, you know, I'm an honorary KKK member. Like, he goes, I got that fucking white pass. That, you know, like, they like me. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just, so look.
Dude's on some Kanye villain arc shit.
Look, so I'm going to be honest, all right? We did it. And thank God, I've always told Marko, like, I used to do shit. I was a kind of a trendsetter when I was a teen. I did certain shit, and then everybody started following. They thought it was cool. But I never had, like, unless people are in my circle and says, yeah, Pedge started that. Pedge did that. Yeah, you know what? Pedge started wearing, like, the one taquini top on the, and then, you know, like, he would mix and match. A lot of people didn't do that. People would wear one taquini outfit, whatever the pants came with the thing. I would start mixing and matching and whatever. So, I mean, it's just little things with the bandanas when I was a rock head, metalhead. So, I was doing that shit first, and then it started taking off. I'm glad that we have a podcast. It's up there. There's dates. There's timestamps. There's,
yeah.
You could like look at everybody else's podcast, and the only people that were talking about black fatigue and whatever was a lot of black people. A lot of white podcasters were scared to touch that because they don't want to fuck their brand up. Look, our brand is this. Our brand is we talk. You like it, you know, like.
If you don't, just turn it off. You know what I mean? Like, it's not fucking difficult, but we still get people that comment like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're just like, mind your business. It's like, mind yours. You know what I mean? Like, stop fucking watching them.
Like, what's the big deal? They're dancing. Like,
bro, really?
Listen, everybody follows
They harassed
rules.
the fucking security guard. You know what I mean? Like, just saying.
I put the video up.
Yeah,
I put the video up where the fucking security guard grabbed them, and they still fucking jigging, you know? But look, whatever it is, it is. I'm not going to sit here and fucking, it's only
we're not going to jump back into this.
We got a lot of white people that got fucking issues beyond fucking belief, and when some shit comes up when I start, search content, I will bring it the fuck up.
Yeah.
I will bring it the fuck up, and then, I don't give a fuck. What color, what this, what that. I'm not pro this. I'm not,
I think we're all anti-meth head here. You know what I mean? So
yes, 100%.
And you know what I mean? We don't need people going full retard for no reason. You know what I mean?
100%, bro.
So
You want to go full retard?
full retard.
Let's go full retard.
Go dance on stage. I'm gonna go dance on stage and take half an hour just to fuck up the whole venue.
Yeah, let's start being like Tuck and fucking Ozark. Tuck.
Not that.
What music you like, Biggie?
Oh my
So,
god.
yeah, so I mean, me and my fiance binged. We started binging.
Even though they
Ozark.
already watched it. You know,
Yeah, we watched
a long
it 3
time ago.
times, bro. I don't give a fuck. It's a cool fucking series. It's never there's shit that I forget. And I just seen it last year, but whatever, it comes up.
Yeah.
We finished Blacklist. That was fucking such a, I don't know, man. He just went out his way like a matador, and
That I wasn't fucking expecting.
yeah, he
I was
just
like-
got
I just
speared
like
by a
I've been
bull.
like in and out of this fucking show and everything, but like I just like when I watched, I'm like, there's no fucking way this guy's just gonna like, you know what I mean, let go
Yeah.
like this, like fucking let a bull impale him. He lets a bull impale him. Like what the fuck,
I don't
dude?
know.
Really? This is how you go? That's gotta be painful as fuck. You realize that,
Are
right?
they playing My Way in that at the end? I did it my way.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Like fucking, I've missed.
And I got a horn in the ass.
I got a
Like,
horn in the ass.
What the fuck, bro? You could have like gone out any other fucking way. Like
The
you know what I mean?
blacklist is done, and now I'm bleeding. I lay inside a ditch with my legs touching my ears like Bugs fucking Bunny. Yeah, you all didn't think I had a little voice there, right? I did it my way. I do the Elvis version if you'd like. I've met a few. Thank you very much. Can you imagine Elvis fucking, oh, well, a hunk of burning love in your ass. Oh, not a hunk of, hey, baby, you like when I put my dick in your ass?
All right.
All right, this totally
yeah,
went
no,
somewhere.
bro, that's not.
Well, look, you know why?
you're going with
all right,
that.
look, that's our little fucking, our twist. We have a new fan that I mentioned last time, and he, sent him a T-shirt, and he was just like, "Yo, thank you." He posted this shit up, and I want to say thanks again to Jugoslavensky Amerikanac. I talked to him directly, and I asked him, "What is it about our show that you like?" And not to be conceited, but he just goes, "Yo, that twist that you put on shit, like you're serious 1 second and you just go off fucking script, off topic." He goes, "It's just hysterical." He goes, "I drive a truck, so." He goes, it's something good. It's entertaining. He goes, "Yeah, there's dry spells or whatnot, but then I have a lot of people that I met through doing this show, and yes, a lot of them are fucking former Yugoslavia, but they're just like, oh my god, you need to do this more, and then you need to do that more." And so we're still trying to carve our niche out. I don't want it to be like a fucking Balkan dad thing where it's just we talk about Balkan. But every once in a while, we'll talk some Balkan, and every once in a while, we'll do a little.
I think that's our thing. Just every once in a while, we swap over. We don't fucking oversaturate something like
100,
that.
100. So, next
What do you wanna jump
topic.
to? Since you got the whole list.
So this Trump thing cracks me the fuck up.
Oh, you mean the whatever meeting he had or some shit?
Yeah. So I didn't even know this was popping off. I just got downstairs, drank my coffee, and put on fucking Fox News as I usually do. I was about to start searching for content, and I see Trump talking to the black South African president sitting in the Oval Office.
This is what I heard about. Because I saw, like, out of context, like, him just pulling up documentation. I'm like, why is this guy, like, pulling up fucking photos to this
he
dude?
did
And then,
that
like,
at the end,
then I had to listen to it. But then that shit was fucking... I was laughing my ass off watching it the whole time. Yeah, so what happened?
He sat there, and, Trump... legs spread, making the pyramid of his fucking sack. Like, you ever?
All right, that's one way. That's one way to start it, bro.
But watch Trump when he's sitting there talking. He doesn't cross his legs. He doesn't anything. He fucking makes a pyramid, puts his hands on his knees, and just goes, yeah. Because then he goes into the. Let me tell you something. Let me. This is big.
Look here, buddy. This is a big situation.
This white genocide must stop.
Elon is going to be very pissed.
Elon is pissed,
Exactly. So that kind of thing.
He turns around and he's just like, what's with this white genocide? The guy goes, I don't know what you're talking about. That's my South African accent. And he's just like, huh?
What was the South African president's name? Or whatever?
I don't fucking know. Mooby Wooby. I don't know.
Listen here, Mooby Wooby. We are not going to have any more of this genocide.
What are you talking about? Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
But Trump sits there and he keeps telling him, and then he just goes, hey, can you put up that video? So he puts up a video of I don't know, a 2-mile stretch of road, and there's crosses on each side. And it's a helicopter going over top taking pictures. And there's people pulled over with cars, I guess, paying respect. Those are all the white farmers that were murdered, and whites in general in South Africa. And this has been going on ever since fucking Nelson Mandela passed away, and then this crazy fucking let's kill the white man and take his shit. Well, and they're trying to just blame it on the white man because they say, oh, the white man put us down. We must kill them, whatever.
What the fuck?
So then Trump puts this up, and the white South African president goes, he looks at it and goes, where is this? This is not in South Africa. I've never seen this. I'm the president. This is not South Africa. Tell me the road, So Trump's like, oh, come on, mooby wooby, come on. Stop, mooby wooby, you need to stop.
Quit your bullshit.
Quit your bullshit. You don't have the cards. You're not playing with a full
cards.
dick. So, a full dick? Full deck? Full deck?
Don't be rude.
I don't care that you're black and your dick's bigger than mine. I'm the president of the world. So mooby wooby, please.
I bet your dick isn't longer than this fucking nuke that I'm about to launch.
Which dick is bigger? My nuke is, and it's called Dick. So, So then the guy's like, trying to fucking weasel his way out. And he goes, dim the lights. And when he dims the lights,
fucking PowerPoint presentation.
Yo, my God!
As you can see here,
he put every video of the minority nationalistic fucking anti-white movement, and the guy. Like one, he's going, brah, kill the white boy. Yeah, kill the white farmer. Brah, pa 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 pa. Like, and it's in a stadium of 100,000+ people. So this guy's like, I never seen this before.
This must be an isolated incident.
So he plays video after video after video, and then he goes, it's an isolated incident. It's a minority.
Then doesn't he start pulling out fucking photos too?
At the end,
at the end,
he got angry. Because the guy kept saying, this doesn't exist. It's not as bad as you think. He goes, I just showed you.
What kind of fucking...
I just showed you the crosses.
What kind of fucking gaslighting do you need to fucking pull?
Where's these crosses from? Yeah. This is like one of many.
How many years of gaslighting experience do you need to sit there and have evidence in front of you? Be like, no, that ain't it, bro.
That's why Trump is Trump. Trump
knew
this was going to happen, and he just pulled out that Trump card and said, no. He did it to Zelensky, and this is in the first 5 fucking months of office. Bang, 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 bang. That's it.
Yeah.
So this guy's saying, no, it's not this. But the whole time that they're watching, there's 3 white guys in the government, and the rest are all black. One guy turned black and looked at it, and everybody else was looking the other way.
Did you say turn back or black?
Turn back.
Turn back.
Turn back.
You said he turned black.
All right, well, he turned ultra black. Did you just see that? He turned midnight.
This is such an issue. Your white guy has turned black.
If he closes his eyes, we can't see him in the room. So, anyway. I look under the bed, I see him. So anyway, yeah. Then this guy kept denying, kept begging for money, saying, hey, if you help us, we could bring these people out of poverty. And, I was waiting for Trump to pull out well, you know what? I'm going to let everybody come to America. All the blacks, white South Africans come to America. And then you guys go fucking figure out how plumbing works. Go fucking hunt zebras. Go hang out with the lions. But why are you gay? Anyway, he pulls out the fucking pictures and he goes, Scott, give me those pictures. Dude, he had a stack like this. And he just goes like this. Look, and he's not showing them. He's showing the camera first, then he shows him. He goes, white man killed. Family raped in front of husband. I mean, and they were brutally tortured for hours and then dragged behind the car. And it just keeps going and going. He goes, mooby wooby, if you were to just Google this, it wouldn't be such a problem. But you're calling me a liar. I'm not a liar. What's with the white genocide? Right. White Christians are being killed, mooby wooby. I'm working on my Trump. I can't let Marko one-up me. So they even tried to get Elon Musk involved, and he goes, I don't want to fucking force him into this.
Right.
He's already got enough on his plate. He's doing the Doge.
He's doing the Doge.
Doing the Doge.
Yeah.
He's giving it to the LGBT community. By the way, I just signed a new executive order. No fags in the United States.
If you're LGBT plus Q, WXYZ, and LMNOP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get the fuck out. Go to South Africa.
Imagine he just pulls a last second, like fucking, guys, it's slang for cigarette in Britain. Relax. You know what I mean? Like everybody's flipping out, like, relax, guys.
Hey, Elon, give me a fag. I'm dying here. I need to fill my lungs with smoke.
I don't know.
What the fuck? This bit is not at all fucking related.
It is what it is. We took a little break. I took Marko.
What?
I ain't gonna say it.
You took a break and took me. What?
We went out. We went out as a family.
We hung out.
Yeah, we had a great fucking time.
Yeah.
And shout out to Tito's Cafe in St. Pete. Owner Dennis.
I will be signing an executive order. They will be getting so much presidential funding. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but otherwise it was a good spot.
It's all good. It's all good.
So
let's
completely
get
lost
on the
fucking lost track. Huh?
I don't know how much.
Where are we jumping now?
25. All right, let's do one more topic and then
continue
so
on.
I'm trying to see what
do we got?
Topic can we
talked about movies, talked about Trump.
So I got tattooed.
Oh yeah.
I got tattooed 2 weeks ago.
Fuck, it's been 2 weeks. When did we do our last
actually
one?
3.
Oh.
Because I got tattooed and then,
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean it's the 3rd week now.
Right.
So when I got tattooed, Marko, took a ride with me. I got my whole right leg tattooed. I have a dragon that I got done in Crown Heights, New York, by an Italian artist back when I was 17.
Yeah, that's still there.
Yeah, that's still there. That shit will not fucking fade for the life of me. It's just the guy put the ink, punched it in so hard back in the day with that coil gun. But so I don't know. I just saw a 3-bar Orthodox cross, and I just was like, you know what? I like crosses. I'm Orthodox. I was just like, I have a regular Orthodox with the 3 bubbles. I was like, let me do this. So I put it on the front of my shin, but the lower part of my shin. So I'm gonna put a picture up, and so the guy was doing the stencils. T, my tattoo artist at Kingdom Ink Tattoo in St. Pete off 62nd.
Big shout out once again.
Big shout out, 62nd Ave. And so he's putting it out, how big do you want to go and whatever. And on top of that, I have a very old Christian Orthodox symbol, obraz. Means face, respect. It's a Christian thing that was on the flag when the Ottomans, tried to give it to us in the fucking ass with their fucking kebabis. And basically, it says the word obraz, and it just goes kind of like, I'm going to put it up so you guys can see. I did that in black with some white highlights. And then on the back, I got a black sun. I just really like a black sun. It looks it looks sick, and it's kind of like a geometrical thing.
It goes good on the calf either way.
Yeah. So I put that on the back of my calf, and then right underneath the outside of my calf, right above the dragon, right next to the obraz, I put the Mood Lounge logo.
Yeah.
So I am 100% fucking proud of that. I really am. It's just like when people see it, in the gym, they're like, holy shit, you got your face on there. I'm like, yeah, with a caricature, It's just me and Marko, the Mood Lounge show. So, even if, like I said, this show goes nowhere in another year and we decide to stop or whatever, or I don't know. But that's a piece of history that out of all my tattoos, that is by far one that I'm very proud of. I have no fucking regrets. I mean, I was just like giddy when he was putting it. I was like, yeah, put my chin bigger, make it bigger, But I'm going to be honest. When he did the black sun on the back of my calf,
so this is what I don't get. Like, how the fuck did your calf hurt more than your fucking shin?
I don't know. I'm just really stuck
because I'm thinking it's the years of fucking Muay Thai that you did or whatever you did, like kicking boards and shit or whatever the fuck back in the day.
I mean, look.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Like, you lose that fucking skin or whatever.
But I don't have the callus underneath the bone anymore. That kind of like dissipated.
Yeah. But I'm still thinking that, like, your nerves are not, you know what I mean? Like, they already are used to all that.
He had a very light hand when he put the 3-bar cross at the bottom, on top of the ankle going up. So...
But the only part that hurt there was, like, the lower...
I only flinched.
The only part was, like, lower, like, where your shin meets, like, your foot.
It got a little spicy, I'm not going to lie.
That one, you were like...
But when he went up on the top of the shin and he did the obraz...
Yeah, you were just, like, fucking straight-faced the whole time. Like, just...
The whole time. He did the Mood Lounge. It got touchy and go. Like when he got to doing My Face and the beginning of Mood, it was like I kept looking over because like in my mind the mood is like this big. It's like mood.
Yeah.
You know. So muda in Serbian, dick and balls. Muda lounge.
A word for it or no?
Muda lounge. Yeah, we put big dicks and like fucking eyeballs.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a word.
This isn't the Diddy show.
Yeah. Uvati me za muda. Grab me by my junk. So, when he did the Black Sun, I had to get on my stomach. And I think he dug in a little bit too much because it did scab up pretty fucking bad compared to the rest. Everything else came off in like 5-6 days. That back one lasted a good 12 days, the scabs.
Right.
He got me to a point where I was sweating like a bitch doing anal for the first fucking time with no numbing, no fucking like warm up, no fucking hey, I'm coming at you hot. It's just
What the fuck, man?
Dude, he just was doing it. I was sweating. I was just like like, you know, Marco's like, you okay? I'm like, fucking what the hell is he? Take a picture. I want to see what he's doing. Cause in my mind's eye, I saw this circle about this big with more and more circles, and I couldn't turn around and look. Dude, I was sweating. I got hot flashes. I was just like, yo, I fucking mental.
Yeah, you had the wallet in your fucking.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then like it looked like the scene fucking out of Ricky Stenicki.
Oh,
like where like he's just in the airport fucking having an attack.
Yeah, bro. It was fuck.
It was
and I'm supposed to go and tattoo my left leg and supposed to put a huge gypsy. A gypsy face with some roses and like not a traditional gypsy, but like kind of like almost photorealistic. But you know, I'm still shooting like, am I gonna go color or you know how photorealistic am I gonna go? I want to put that little mold that my fiance has because she's gypsy, she's Rome, you know, she's Romani.
You want to put the mole?
I want to put the mole so it kind of looks like her a little bit.
That's the photorealistic part.
Yeah, and then well, she looks just like the picture that I have, the tattoo that I want to get. It's just maybe I got to just you know make the lips a little different, but whatever. I'll let the guy tweak it. And I want to put on the inside a Coop Devil. So if anybody looks up Coop on the internet, he was an artist. He did a lot of poster art for bands and CBGBs. He does like sticker art, and a lot of his stuff ended up being like sticker tattoos. So like there's a devil face where he's got a cigar in his mouth and he's like this. It looks just like me. Like, dude, all you have to put his horns on the fucking Mood Lounge thing, and it's like I'm a Coop Devil. So I want to get one of a chick like fucking because he makes them really nice and voluptuous, you know, big ass, big tits.
Exaggerate.
So, yeah, one boob can be showing with the nipple, and then like you know the ass turned this way so you don't see full vag. You know, because I showed my fiance, and she's like, "You're not gonna put a full vag on there, are you?" I was like, "I don't know. It's my fucking leg." And she's like, "Really? That's gross. You know, you're gonna walk around, people can see a full vag." I don't give a fuck. You know, but so I don't know. I want to make it look like she's dancing on a pole or whatever the fuck. So that's gonna be like bright beet red.
Right.
So I'd like to get that, and then I don't know. I'll calm down for a bit.
He says, and then he's gonna go back in like another fucking month and be like, eh.
After that, I'm done. I think I'm done after that. After that, I'm done. I'll put the pictures.
I don't know. My other pec needs, you know.
Yeah, my other pec is empty. I need to put something on that.
See what I mean?
You know, like before I die, I got to get my fucking hands done. You know, like I don't know what to put, but I think like a food dog or something. I don't fucking know.
What the fuck?
I seen one guy, he had a great tattoo. It was a skull, and like the teeth were like for his fingers. Like
that's actually pretty cool. The fuck?
Yeah, so it's like the eyes were here. It looked really dope. But then if I'm gonna go that far, you know, like I'd like to get like this part of my thumb tatted, like maybe get a ace of spades or whatever the fuck, maybe a joker.
Yeah,
joker thing, you know.
You just gotta, yeah.
So that she can say, "You put my initial." It's like, yeah, but look at the joker face. So she's just looking at me dirty, eating an apple. I don't eat any pits. All right, so let's end the show with that.
Okay.
Hit the like,
comment down below,
subscribe,
hit that notification bell so you don't miss us.
Share our vids.
Stop tagging people unless it's on Instagram. Then you're good.
And we'll see you on the next episode of Mood Lounge Show. Peace.
Peace.